What's happening, Spidey fans? Today's a special day. It's the J Straight Way, and I got a big trailer to react to, and it is for Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, which was supposed to come out this October of this year, but it's pushed back to next summer, which I'm not mad because they are cooking. Say what you will about Sony. I mean, they messed up with Venom and Morbius, but when it comes to the Spider-Verse franchise, they've killed it with that first movie. Yeah, this little flick right here, I loved it. I adored it, dude. It meant a lot. It hit me right in the heart. And anybody that's a Spider-Man fan, I don't know how you can't come about just loving that movie eventually. Us Spider-Man fans have been eating good for the most part. I mean, the Tom Holland trilogy was pretty dope. They ended it perfectly with the big live-action Spider-Verse movie. But we're getting this still. This franchise is still afloat, and we got a trailer for Across the Spider-Verse last year, and it's more of like a scene playing out with him and Gwen. It still looks as beautiful and as charming just as the first one. In that first movie, they teased Spider-Man 2099, who Oscar Isaac is going to be voicing. And we see him attacking Miles at the end of that last trailer. He's grabbing him. But that was like a whole year ago, dude. So they're going to have to give us something. I know they spent this last year cooking on this animation. I'm ready to get into this, man. I saw online already the PS4 Spider-Man on the thumbnail, which that Spider-Man story is my favorite Spider-Man story in media. I think that game is amazing. Cannot imagine what he's going to be like in this movie. The Toby and Andrew rumors have not stopped because people are saying they're going to be in this movie as an animated form. I'm so ready, dude. Let's check out this trailer right now. Trailer for a trailer. They brought back the theme from the first one. I heard that riff. God, I love this world, man.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
Hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order.
It's just
They made him grow.
hard.
You can tell
see
he's
my little man not being my little boy all the time.
Yeah, he's not as little.
Yeah.
For years, I've been taking care of this little boy.
Stanley, that moment in the first movie made me cry, man.
Making sure he is loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be.
This whole movie made me emotional.
He wants to go out into the world and do great big things.
Not bad, kid.
And what I worry about
That's
most
new, right?
I love you, Miles.
is they won't look out for you like us.
Miles!
It's kind of how the last movie
Get out of
ended.
here. Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me.
Wait,
Make
who
sure
are
he
all,
never forgets where he
who is
came
all
from.
that? Who are they?
And he never
Peter B.
doubts that he is loved.
Vulture!
And he never lets anyone tell him that he
2099.
doesn't belong there.
Is that Spider-Woman from his world?
You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Chills, guys. Let's go. Armored Spidey.
Who do you think you are? Really?
Unmasked. He looked dope. Bagman, the
We
amazing
are supposed
Bagman.
to be the good guys.
We are.
Wow. June 2nd. So this is just like them flexing that first movie. It's kind of like a tribute, and yeah, just the montage and the dialogue layered over top of it got me as nostalgic for a movie that's only 5 years old. But I've watched it every December, especially because it is a Christmas movie for me, and I'm probably gonna watch it tonight now. But I didn't even catch the Spider-Man PS4 in there. I'm gonna have to go and look at some freeze frames and get back to y'all. Okay, this is Smash Brothers of Spider-Man, dude. There were so many bodies flying. I'm watching it on a little screen. Those are all Spideys, and I'm looking at the PS1 Spider-Man from that original game, which is insane. He's animated the same. I wonder if he's gonna have like the permanent fists like they all had in those games. I beat that game so many times as a kid, man. Anytime I'd miss school, I would just wake up in the morning and play that whole story, because this is a quick story. I think I see the Future Foundation suit, the black and white one. The bombastic Bagman, I spotted him in the trailer. A lot of these suits I recognize from the PS4 game. There's that yellow and black armored one. I think I just saw the Spider-Man from the MTV animated show, which I never really got into that one, but man, I'm praying we get the 90s Spider-Man. That is my first introduction to the character in reality. Then I went on to Toby as I grew up, but God, dude, him and that voice actor. We need the voice. I think that actor's still alive. I pray he is. The last time I heard him was in Shattered Dimensions. Also, if you're gonna do him, show some love for the Spectacular Spider-Man. That show is so underrated. And yep, there's the PS4 Spider-Man talking to a smaller Spider-Man. I'm not sure if that's a Peter or a Miles from another universe. I love this character, but I don't know all the suits. But I can't believe it. There's been a lot of rumors and leaks and just hopes, and it looks like they're doing it. My wish list was the PS4 Spider-Man, and you know that voice actor is going to have to be in it. He's working on Spider-Man 2 right now, which if we get a trailer for that, I will be reacting to that game trailer. We've already gotten Andrew and Toby once, and I'm so grateful for that, but if they show up in this, the world will go in a frenzy. That'll be insane. I trust this movie will pull it off. That could be a little cringy, seeing them from live action to animated, but I think they'll do it in a really self-aware, funny way. All I can say right now is thank you, Sony, for not spoiling the movie. We still have a little bit of knowledge on what's really happening in this. We saw the Vulture. I heard when they showed the trailer at one of the conventions earlier this year, there was a Vulture scene, and I think it opens with a Vulture fight. So I like the way they realized Vulture. He looks cool. Only 6 months until we get to dive back into this world, guys, and I think they got something special in their hands. I don't know how it's going to top the first, but it looks like it might, because they know what we want. Us Spider-Man fans are crazy, and we like how weird and wacky this concept is. Most importantly, it has heart, and it has such a central focus on Miles in this trailer and the first movie. And that's what's so shocking about this movie, is it dazzles you and does all these awesome surprises and cameos, but it's also a great coming-of-age story. I cannot wait for this one, guys, and thank you very much for joining me for my reaction and sitting with me. I know I nerded out a little bit on this one, but this is a big deal. It's the Jay Stray Way. Go ahead and subscribe and come back for the next reaction. I'll see you guys later.